Everyone thinks editing is about crazy transitions, flashy effects, or insane speedruns, but the truth is that none of that matters if your story doesn't hit. Editing is the invisible art. When it's done right, you don't even notice it. You just feel it. This is the third and the final part of my storytelling series. In part 1, I showed you how to script like a real filmmaker, not just a content creator. In part 2, we went to Paris and London to actually bring that plan to life. And now, in part 3, I'm going to break down exactly, step by step, how I edited the TRIKKO lifestyle YouTube video, the little tricks that I used on DaVinci Resolve, and most importantly, the editing secrets that no one talks about. And make sure to stay till the very end of this video because I have a gift for you. Alright, welcome to my world. This is DaVinci Resolve and this is the place that a filmmaker spends 90% of his life. This is where the real magic happens. And in this tutorial I am going to try and explain to you so you can understand how every single step is made. Here you can see the final project of the Paris and London TRIKKO lifestyle YouTube video, which seems very simple. The structure is basic, but it took me a lot of time and effort. I was locked in this basement doing 12-hour shifts for 4 complete days. And there was not that much time, everything was a little bit on a rush, so this is not my most organized project ever. And let's get this clear from the very beginning. First thing first, the more simple your video are, the better. Because the post-production is not about showing off, it's not about people saying, wow, cool transition or something like that. It's about disappearing. It must feel effortless. But behind of that, there are hours of decision making, where you want to cut, where you want to let the silence breathe. This is the stuff that no fancy plugin or LUT or any other digital product that you see out there will teach you. And this is something that actually takes years of practice and hard work to learn. And the first thing you need to do when you open your program and you create a new project is to import your footage, obviously. So the first secret is to stay organized. As you can see, I have my project preset here where all my folders are organized. I have it separated by colors. And this is not the best example to show because it's fucked up. Everything is so chaotic because I didn't have that much time. After importing your footage and after organizing it, you need to create a timeline. As you can see in DaVinci here, I have a bunch of them because in the same project, I've been doing literally everything. The reels, the trailer, but the two main ones and the only ones you need to know about is the footage and the clean timelines. In the footage, what you gotta do is import everything, and the very cool trick is to sort your clips by colors. So in that way you can understand what camera you're using, what shot it is, what part of the shooting that was, and for that please make sure to use colors. Editing is that one skill that humbles you. You can't fake it, you can't rush it. It takes hours locked in, it takes years of repetition to get really good at it. Anyone can throw effects on a timeline, but not everyone can craft a story that actually connects. The material of this trip is around 4 hours and it took me twice the time to clean all that. Almost 8 hours just sitting in front of the footage, reviewing it, seeing what's good, what's not. And here you have to be emotionless. You just need to leave the stuff that you actually need. So don't be afraid at all on deleting stuff because you only need to leave the important here. The third step is when you have everything clean, you start to organize your timeline. And this is when you come back to the script that we have done on the first episode of this series, and that's where you put some labeled and colored markers to understand on which part you need to introduce the next step. Even though nowadays everyone considers himself as an editor, I don't think that there are that much guys as you think out there that can create something like this. And that is why finding a person that actually mastered this skill is so hard, and that's why it's so valuable. You need to understand that there is no perfect blueprint. You are the one deciding your workflow and what's best for you. So to give you a clear example and you can understand it, let's take this part out. Let's put it here so you can see clearly on what I'm talking about. Here I have the A-roll, which is the base of the video. It's the talking part, is when the character is speaking, and even though the voice is still in the background.
When it comes to the content, we really don't play around. A big mistake I used to do is to disrespect our product.
On top of that, you need to put the B-roll, which are extra shots to give context to the viewer of what's going on around the subject. That is literally the only thing you need to know to create a documentary that feels alive. Perhaps this series was more than just about storytelling. This was about proving that you don't need the best gear, you don't need millions of followers, you just need to make people care about the story you're telling, and you need to put in the work to shape it right. And literally that's it. I don't want this video to be that long, so I'm not going that deep. Next steps are obviously color grading. I do it on the clip itself, and then on an adjustment layer I have my effects. After that you need to choose carefully the music that you put in the background, because it's literally setting the mood for your video. After the music you have your sound effects. And pay attention on this, because anyone can buy with money an expensive camera that can shoot 8K or something like that, but with money you cannot buy the experience that this takes. When it comes to post-production, it's literally you in front of a computer and you have 10 hours of raw footage, and it's literally you against your own mind, because you cannot fake good editing. If you want a professional video, please don't use cringy transitions. We are not in 2020 anymore. Those VFX and those glitches and all that shit, it's literally screaming that you're an amateur and you don't know shit about editing. The maximum thing that I'm allowing myself to do is just this kind of flashes, and literally that's it. When you have your video ready after hours of work, you just export it in Apple ProRes 422 and you make the thumbnail, you put a title and you upload it to YouTube. And it actually is simple as that. And this is only the start of this YouTube channel, because from now on I am going deep. Filmmaking, editing, storytelling, literally everything that I know, I'm putting it here so you can take it, use it, and save yourself years of mistakes that I've been doing, so you don't have to. Because at the end of the day, cameras will change, programs will change, AI will come and it will change everything, but when it comes to story, trust me, that will last forever. By the way, if you have noticed, I have shaved my head off completely. If you want to know why, and if you want to follow along my journey and know about my life and my struggles, I have opened a brand new channel where I'll be talking about topics that are not filmmaker related. If you stayed till this point of the video, I have a gift for you. The DaVinci project that you've been seeing throughout this whole video, it's a preset that I made and I've been using it for every single video for a couple years now, and I am giving it away to you completely for free. So if you want to check it out and use it, first link in the description, you got it there. And subscribe if you're ready, because in the next videos we're getting serious about what it takes to become a filmmaker in 2025. So I'll see you on next Sunday.